Metabo makes the best drills, but I got the dirty green one that leans to the left a little bit. All right, guys, let's talk about 5 tips that the mailman taught me on how to use a drill. He always did say he saw me as a son. All right, for our first tip here, let's say that you got a couple work pieces and you want to drill through one but not into the other. Let's say you need a larger pilot hole here and a smaller one there. All right, a lot of times it's pretty cool to, just go full bore as deep as you can, and other times you need to hold back an inch as a surprise for next time, maybe for her birthday. All right, so here's what you're gonna do, guys. You're gonna grab 3 sockets, different heights, and you're gonna look for the one that's gonna get you pretty close. See here, that's not gonna limit you enough. See that? All that wibble wobble there. So let's see here, that one's not enough. You're not getting anything. So let's check this one out. That's pretty close here. We can make a fine-tune adjustment, loosen our chuck, in and out. And what we're going to do is we're going to let our limiter sit against our top workpiece and let the bit sit against our next workpiece. Now what we're going to do is we're going to tighten up the chuck. And we're going to check everything's looking pretty good there. Let's give it a shot. All right. We got 99% through our first piece and didn't even scratch our second piece. So let's check to see how close we were. All right, that's tip number 1. All right, for tip number 2, let's say you want to drill a hole in a piece of steel. Or God forbid, a piece of stainless steel. So, let's say you want to drill a hole in this piece of steel and your bit's walking all over the place. See this? See how you want to drill it in the middle, but your bit's just wandering all over the place. You're in the dark screwing everything except for the spot you're looking for. So, here's an easy way. She's wandering all over the place. Quick punch. I don't have a punch. I sharpened the screwdriver a couple of years ago as a temporary solution. And, well, it's still here. So, all right, so give her a quick punch, settle her right down. Stick your bit right where you punched. Hole right in the middle, exactly where you wanted it. All right, for our next tip here, I use these 1/4-inch socket sets all the time for my work, and I can never find this damn thing. I don't know what happens to these things. I don't know if they go with the other socket in the dryer or what the hell, where they go. So if I can't find that, don't despair. These gals will take a lot girthier, designed to take a lot, well, anyways, you can stick this extension in here. You open her up all the way, slip right in, tighten her up on the extension. Now you got a nut driver, just like that. All right, so that's tip number 3. And that takes us into tip number 4. This one's called Don't Bust a Nut. See these little nuts here? They're easy to bust, ruin your whole damn day. So, find the right size. Perfect, first try. Let's back these off a little bit. So you want to open, back that one off too far. Always start them by hand. All right. Now let's say you want to tighten these up, but you don't want to use the hand jobber. So you just use your clutch. That's what it's there for. This is the tip here, use the clutch. So we're going to set that for number 1, see how we like that. And we're gonna go cross pattern. All right, check your torque, especially if you got a whole mess of nuts to do. Check your torque, grab the hand jobber, check one of them. That feels pretty good. Now you got a built-in torque wrench right here. See this one? This one goes numb, that's just right. This one pops, you're too tight. You got to back it off half a click. All right, so find the setting that feels right, and then you can blast the ball, hit them again with that new setting. All right, let's get on to the next one. Tip number 5. Keep a drill doctor. See this here? If your drill bit's getting dull, let's find a duller one here. Say your drill bit's getting dull. So you're getting dull here, you're getting some chips. You know, it's just not working like it used to. Don't be embarrassed, guys. Go to the drill doctor. You know, a lot of guys have this problem. So, I don't, but a lot of guys do. So let's stick this in here. We're gonna open this up, little drill chuck. And we're gonna tighten it up so that it barely grabs. And then you're gonna twist the bit so it's up against the flutes. You're gonna go clockwise till it's up against the flutes. Now you're gonna leave a little bit sticking out, just a chub, not a full mast here. And we're just gonna tighten it up just a little bit. Leave it so it doesn't fall out, but it can still push in. And we're gonna take this arrow, and we're gonna line it up with this guide here, this cam guide. And we're just gonna put it in like that until it hits the bottom. We're gonna pull it out, tighten her up. And then you see these lines here on both sides? We're going to turn from line to line. Just go around a few times. The bigger the bit, the more times you'll have to go around. See how we have a chip there? What you got to do then is loosen it up, stick it out a little bit, just like that. And grind it till that tip is gone. That chip is gone. All right, you guys, like new. That's the next tip. So the drill doctor doesn't seem like a big deal, but you can keep a set of bits like this going for years. And not having to go to the hardware store in the middle of your frickin' project is a huge deal. It's huge. It means the difference between the momentum of getting the project done or sitting on the couch and eating cereal. Let's get on to the next one. All right, well, that was tip number 5. Now this is the bonus reach around tip. So let's say that you're drilling a piece of wood. Let's say she's old here. Now the older they are, the harder they are to drill. So let's grab a bit. So you start, and you notice that, you know, part way through it slows down and everything, and you're going nowhere. What you want to do is use the pull-out method. Pull out your bit, let the dust out of your flutes. If you just keep going to town with all that dust in there, your bit's going to get hot and it's going to lose its hardness. So, pull-out method, get that dust out of there, especially if it's old. There's going to be a lot of dust in there. So, all right, you guys, that's it. Remember to like and subscribe and drill that like button if you're the pull-out king.